Crafters, thanks for joining me here in the attic. So pull up a chair, grab your favorite beverage, and we'll get to crafting and memory keeping. Today I wanted to do a video to just chat about all the ways there is of memory keeping. A little memory keeping 101, so to speak. And I'm going to show a few examples as we go. First, let's talk about why we memory keep. It can be something you just do for yourself, to have something to go back and revisit things in the past. You could be doing things like junk journals just for the love of creating. Or you might want to be documenting these things for the future, for others to look back on and know a little bit more about your life. For whatever reason you might want to memory keep, there are equally as many ways and styles of capturing those memories. I like to remind myself and others that there are no wrong ways to memory keep. One of my favorite Tim Holtz sayings is, "You do you," and that applies to both crafting and memory keeping. I myself am a very eclectic memory keeper. I find joy in all styles and ways of documenting things. But others might like a more streamlined approach and only focus on one style. Let's talk a little bit about the styles. And I'm going to show some examples. I do also have videos that will show the full flip-throughs of a lot of these styles that I'm going to show here today. Let's start off with junk journals. For junk journals, there are things like altered books, where you take old books that you found at thrift stores, ones you might have at your house, or even like dollar store type books. You go through and remove some of the pages, and then add decorative elements, things like journaling cards and pockets to create your journal. These can be used for memory keeping by using the journal cards or writing spaces to journal, or you can even add photos. Next, we have something like a flip-flop journal, where you've taken cardstock or digital kits or scrapbook paper and even junk envelopes to create a journal. You can use this very similar to the way you use the altered book for writing or adding in photos for your memory keeping. If you'd like to do a little more creating, you can do things like sewn-in signatures, where you create a cover and then sew in the signature of your journal, again using scrapbook paper or digital kits, to create embellishments. Many creators also have kits sometimes where you can do things like simple folios when you put these kits together. These add a decorative touch to your memory keeping. You can do large journals, small journals, any size that fits your need. You can do journals that have decorative clasp, and more in a memory style album, where you've added photos and places to journal about these photos, and pages attached with a hidden binding system. Next, there's scrapbooks. And again, there are many sizes and styles of scrapbooks. You have post-bound, ring-bound, or disc-bound. You have sizes like 12 by 12, which I'm showing here, that you can do really large spreads. Apologize for the glare. Try to get the glare off there so you can kind of see that. With many photos. There's 8.5 by 11. This again is a post-bound. This is a yearly album that I did where I create a spread for each month of the year, showing just highlights for each month, and doing a little bit of journaling. I'm not going to do that. There's 8x8 size, and there's 6x6. And there are many sizes in between. There's also digital scrapbooking, where you can use things like Procreate, Photoshop, and even Canva to create spreads. Scrapbooks are often used by people who like to add embellishments and a lot of photos without getting too fussy with the flips and tucks and things like that. Now let's move on to planners. Some people don't think of planners as being a memory keeping item, but I myself find that to be untrue. I do a lot of genealogy, and I love to look back and see and read about things people did in their everyday life, which a lot of times your planner will show. There are things like bullet journal planners, which I have here, where you can kind of create your own spread. You add in the things that you want to add and write in about. And it sort of documents your day. Some people don't think their daily life is very interesting, but in the future, you never know who might want to read about what you did in your daily life. For bullet journals, you can get books that are already bound, that are specifically made for journaling, or you can create your own and sort of do a creative planner like I've done here using digital kits. You can use a ring bound style like this cover, or disc bound, or even culled notebook style planners. And yes, there's even a digital version of planners if you're not into physical products or don't have a lot of space to store these things. And you can use apps like GoodNotes and find stickers and embellishments in many places to create these planners. And make them whatever you want them to be. Now let's talk a little bit about holiday books or themed books. You can do things like October dailies or document Decembers, where you're going through and documenting daily things for that month. Or even telling a creative story like I've done here. I've showed y'all that no matter your style, there is always a way you can memory keep. So I would love if you would like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I love reading all the comments on ideas you would like to see on the channel, and also when you tell me things about projects you have done. Be sure to ring the notification bell to be notified when I put up any new content, as I do have some new series planned for the channel. And until I see you again here in the attic, y'all take care.